Okay, everybody, it's your old buddy Wade, the Squatchman. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm on the back road to my house. If you go up that way and make a right at the mailboxes, you'll end up going to my house. But I just felt like going to the mailbox myself to get the mail, and then I said, I'm going to take a little walk. And this is the area across the street from the mailbox that I used to go to a lot. And right back straight ahead, there's a nest back there, and they would allow me to get in the nest, sit around, sit next to it, because I used to put little goodies out there to put a couple balls, them big, them big blow-up balls, bouncy balls, kind of like big as a beach ball, but plastic. And the Squatches happened to squeeze that. So I just figured I'd walk by here, because there's some really cool stuff going back in there. And I can't go back in there. The lady who used to own this property, she passed away. And the gentleman who took over it apparently was one of her relatives. And he put up some no trespassing sign. I even talked to him. There's a deer cabin. If you go up there on the right, there's a deer hunter's cabin up there. And I talked to him up there about the big people. And he's a skeptic like a lot of these people around here. All it is just woods to him, and it's where the deer live. But that's okay. People can believe in what they want to believe in. Everybody has the freedom to do that. But there's a few things in here it's really cool to look at. A lot of evidence. If you go that way, through those woods, maybe couple 100 yards, you're running to my woods in the backyard of my area behind my chicken coop. But so much going on back in here, so much going on. You got it goes up, goes down, snap, crackle, pop branch right there. But I will respect him. He does not want nobody to go back on his private property, and I learned when you're a squatcher, you got to respect that. If you want to go back somewhere, you got to ask permission first. That way, it's the right way to do it. Nobody can complain. Nobody can call the police on you and say you're trespassing. You won't get in an argument with anybody and all that, but just wanted to see if anything's looking. I did do a couple hand smacks as wood knocks. They weren't as loud, but I did it pretty good. Once you open your fingers and slap flat-handed, you'll get a good pop. Did a couple whoops. And just wanted to see what was going on. Right now, I feel the Squatches are bedded down. It's after 2 o'clock. But okay, so here's what's going on. There's one of the no trespassing signs. Now, what's crazy about this, there's a big old branch laying back there that I used to walk back in there and find, and I could not find where that branch came from. That branch weighs 300 pounds at least. Now, the day after these private property signs were put up, incidentally, it's right there. It goes up, goes down, snap, crackle, pop. The day after he put these private property signs up, this ended up here. This big old log, and I cannot find where it come from. There's no place where a tree fell from. It looks like it was brought there. And it had to be a very strong being to lay that branch there, half a tree. Then here's the other half. Then you got another branch right there. Crazy. Crazy what's going on back in here. Don't know how this stuff got here, but goes up, goes down, snap, crackle, pop. I'll even do the outline of it. Go up and go down. So, if you ask me, the Squatches know who I am, and they know I look out for them, and they know who I am, and they know that I put out food and goodies. I believe that the gentleman did that, and the Squatches knew that that was saying for people to stay out. And I believe that they did this. You know, you can think that I'm crazy. You can think what you want, but I do believe the Squatches put this stuff here saying to him, oh well, because the Squatches, this is the Sasquatch land. It's been like this for thousands of years. I always tell people, imagine St. Mary's County in Southern Maryland 300 years ago, when nobody was around here but the Native Americans. But it is what it is. Anything looking from the trees, y'all? Juvenile Sasquatch could be up in that tree sleeping, shimmering, and you never know they're up there. So yeah, I've already made 2 videos today. I thought I'd make a 3rd one. Why not? But looks like a little pull down right there. So we're almost at the end of this video for today, Monday, 3rd Monday in August, 2024. I've walked by here before and found things looking at me. And then I'm looking back in there and I see another squatch tree. That's a big one back in there. My camera won't be able to pick it up. But got tops of trees gone, broken off. Past videos I've drove by here and walked by here and you don't see nothing, but in the camera, when you go in the pictures, you'll see them standing there. That's just plain crazy. They shimmer, but the camera, I guess because of the pixels, can catch the evidence. Right back in there, where I made my first video. Looks like a glyph of an X right there. Thought I heard something. Whoop! So, why not make as many videos as I can while I can, y'all. I'm getting older. My birthday is on this Thursday, August 22nd. I'm not going to say how old I'm going to be because I don't like to talk about that. You're as old as you feel. And every day I feel as if I'm 22 years old. And that's because of going in the woods, teaching about what I know and what I've seen and what I believe. Trying to help y'all learn. Man, I wish I could go back straight in there because that's where I made my first video, back in there. Back in there. It looks like an uprooted tree. Looks like a couple new stick structure type stuff back in there. I wish I could go in there so bad. I apologize to y'all because I can't. But in fact, there's a tree back, there's a squash tree back in that area that I saw when I first moved to this area, and it's the reason why I started going back in here. Oh, there it is right there, straight ahead. That's where I first went back and made my first video, because when I saw that squash tree back in there, I knew we had the big people back in there. I really wish I could go back in there for y'all, but it is what it is. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I can get that. Let's see. There's, let's see, just below all this, right there, there's a branch going across there, and it looks like it was set up there. So, and I've seen it before, but I can't. It's too thick in there. But you know what I noticed? Look at the red leaves. The leaves are changing. That's amazing. Anything up there, y'all? But there's the first sign of no trespassing private property. Oh well. Anyway, I was going to tell y'all, when I talked to that guy who owns this land, he said something really crazy. He said if he saw one of them, he'd like to see one of them old Sasquatches, he'd walk up to it and punch it in the face. You know what? That's about the dumbest thing anybody could say about the big people. The biggest one that we got in my woods is named Abbott. And I've had him close to me waiting for me to put some food out for him. I remember seeing him when he was young, but then he grew, and he's big now. He's solid black. He probably weighs a good 900 pounds, and he's about 10 feet tall. He don't bother me. I believe he's the matriarch. He's the leader back in here behind my woods, but I could see that dude owning this land walking up to him, punching him now. If that dude saw Abbott, that guy would have to change his underdrawers. All right, well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'll talk to you on the next video. Thank you for checking things out. I'll see you all in the next one. Keep on squatching, keep on rocking in the free world. We are out.